All right, we go to half. New England Patriots are up 30-7. That fucking chode, Mike Vrabel, who coached his team up to commit assaults and injure Giants players via head injury. Take a 23-point lead into halftime. Honestly, the margins between these teams is a little bit narrower than the score, with the exception of one unit, Andy. And you know what they say. All 30 phases of the game matter, and in this game, special teams has been a 21-ish point difference maker. Is that fair?
Yeah, the kick return, and well, I mean, it's the run defense is probably a close second. It's been pretty bad from that point. But I mean, to your point, a turnover at your own 30 and the kick return. I mean, that was a bunch. I don't know what to do with the second half. I've been playing some live overs. Highest number I have is 54. So I'm kind of married to some of that. I did play some alt like rushing attempts for Drake May. That is completely dead. Like he's not going to run like 6 times in the second half.
No, I think he finished his 1 carry for 3 yards.
Yeah, I need him to kneel 13 times at this point. Yeah, the ground kick. I don't know that I've seen that before.
That was hilariously
bad.
That
was new. So here's the thing, Drew. I was kind of doing some work in the office, and I didn't see it happen. I just saw the holder running around. When I looked back up at the TV, I'd never have the sound on that, and I'm like, was that a fake? What's happening here? Oh, he just ate the sack. I'm like, that's weird. And then I'm like, well, what happened? Was it a really bad snap? And it was not. You could have given me about 20 guesses. I don't know what I got. It's the thing I do on my first swing with an iron every time I go golfing, where I hit the ground
full divot. Yeah, just a huge chunk of earth. Yes. Patriots open up as half-point favorites in the second half. The total sits at 22. Man, I'm kind of lost. I'll be honest here. The coaching decision by Mike Kafka to punt there at the end, I feel like we should take some lesson out of that, which is the Giants aren't playing to win. I mean,
you're 2-10. That's why? What makes me sad. Like,
yeah,
you're 2-10 to even. You can do the hut thing and try to draw them off. That's fine, but know that like we should snap this ball with a second left and try to run a play as well.
Yeah. So far, the Patriots receivers have been making really good plays. That one touchdown that wasn't really reviewed was confusing to me. Did you ever see a compelling look where it
was hard to see where his back foot was? So I thought that was not a touchdown.
No.
But I'm like, they called it on the field. Feels like they could go either way. And then I looked down I had my phone up, and the score app was like, already kicked the extra point. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess.
Yeah.
Calling that one good.
Yeah. Well, the Patriots are towing the line about legality in terms of these hits. Obviously, this doesn't feel like the spirit, particularly the way Christian Ellis is playing is exactly in good karma. He's not going to get any karma points for this performance. Patriots are going to keep playing hard, I'm assuming. This is apparently Vrabel's got them fired up. I don't know. They're going to keep playing. They're going to keep scoring. The Patriots are going to run. The Giants can't stop the run. The Giants' run defense has turned into one of the worst units in football. I don't think the Patriots are going to let the Giants back into this one. Patriots -0.5 interest you at all? It feels like they're playing. They're going for style points. They want to get Drake the MVP, coach of the year for Vrabel. Troy Aikman just gushing about all the great decisions they made in the offseason, Andy. And what a decision to get. What a decision
for Stafford bag holders.
Oh, yeah.
Stafford MVP at a lower number. There's a lot of people that had big numbers beginning of the year. They're not happy either, but people who bought late on that, bad week for you. It feels it's hard to take somebody who's up by 23 points as the favorite, but they're just going to run the ball down their throat. They're probably going to score 10, 14 points.
Yeah,
and
I think so.
The Giants are probably going to turn the ball over on downs 3 times.
That's kind of my thought too, right? Patriots -0.5 work for you? I don't have
Yeah,
any. It's up to -1. -105.
I'm you tonight. I'm mad at I bet some Magic live. They got back into it. Now they're just pissing it away again.
Oh yeah, that's a close game.
They were down 12 in the third quarter. I took some money line, and then they were tied going into the fourth quarter. Now they're doing stupid stuff again.
I took the 8.5 points there, so I don't know why. Yeah, what is it about
Bulls in the points?
I got Chicago plus 8.5 in that one, so
I think they're gonna stay inside the number.
Interesting.
By 3.
It was a huge spread. I couldn't square it.
All right.
Anyway,
so let's play some Patriots.
I'm already in. It's not that gross. I don't know. It's not that gross. The Giants will get the ball first, but will they fumble the kickoff? Remains to be seen. Certainly would be in keeping with
pressing now too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Threw an interception on that last drive. They just didn't catch it.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, New England -105.
Yeah, I watched it a couple times. It's just hard to tell on that back foot.
Yeah, I couldn't see. I never got a clear view at it.
If that back foot was down, it's clearly a touchdown. I only saw it twice.
Yeah, I never saw a compelling replay that showed the back foot down, but people are saying it was between the defender's feet, I guess. Okay. Doesn't matter. Patriots were probably going to get a touchdown on that drive anyway. Wouldn't really have changed the game state all that much. Drake May is throwing very accurate balls, and he's taking shots downfield, which is what he does. He is very good at this.
It's been said many times, many ways, but his deep ball is so good.
Yeah.
And we saw it again. That was a sick one.
Yeah.
The Patriots should onside kick. Boy, would that surprise. The handshake may be a little contentious.
I'm surprised there hasn't been a more serious fight. And also, like, what was the hit on Gunnar Olszewski?
Oh, that
caused the fumble.
I mean, that's the nature of kickoffs. But
kind of bang part of the game. Nothing you can do about that. I mean, it was like, it feels super, super out of the spirit of the game to concuss a guy and get a turnover from it. You know,
I don't know. I'm old school, Drew. I think we should have more concussions.
We should force more. There were so many good plays this weekend. I just this game is leaving a bad taste in my mouth. You know what I mean? Like, all right, Vrabel might just be a bad guy.
Speaking of bad taste in your mouth,
yeah.
I would like you your opinion on the Andy Reid quote.
You want to tickle my tonsils?
What
the fuck was he talking about?
What? Like Andy's always been a pretty,
you know what it is,
straight-laced dude. I don't think he meant it in a weird way, but it came off in a very weird way.
Andy clearly was observing No Nut November, and December 1st, he just went right for it. It was right on the front of his mind. I'm gonna watch some porn today.
I am gonna whitewash a buffalo at 30 yards. It's been a month.
I really don't know. More polite than face fucking. You know what? Very nice indeed. It is more polite than saying we're gonna face fuck our opponents. We're gonna tickle some tonsils.
We're gonna tickle the tonsils, he says. Such a weird thing. It's
yeah.
Not of all. If you give me that quote and say an NFL coach said this, Andy. All right, guess which NFL coach said this? I'd be 20 deep before I got to him.
Yeah. We may have learned something about Andy Reid's endowment as well, based on that commentary. He may be a relatively thick and long dude. Anyway,
this is getting into it. No, this is 100% a real quote.
Oh yeah, he said it. Yeah. All kinds of fun. This has just been a funny, stupid game and weird day overall. December's off to a weird start.
I for sure thought it was like a Centel thing. I thought it was made up.
I I guess staying on the Patriots for a second, I've gone through a lot of different iterations for how the rest of the season could play out. It's going to be really, 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 really tough for them to bottle the 1 seed. Like you can, it's tough to construct a path where the Patriots don't get the 1. The Broncos, I know, are tied record-wise as of this moment, but the stretch coming up for the Broncos of Packers, Jags, Chiefs, that has 2 losses, maybe 3. And at that point, Patriots have a game in hand. They can lose to the Bills and lose to the Ravens, and they're still probably going to get to 13-4. I don't know that there's hope for anyone else getting the 1 seed in the AFC, which probably means the coach of the year race is over. I don't know.
Yeah.
2 losses in big spots, even with the 1 seed, might throw some cold water on Vrabel. And honestly, like, what if Ben Johnson takes the Bears to the playoffs as a 7 seed, even 11 or 12 wins, it's more impressive. In my opinion,
it is, but
it's so much harder of a schedule.
The media is doing some drooling over Vrabel for sure.
It's awful. It's ridiculous. Yeah, congratulations on getting such a pudding soft schedule.
And that's what sucks for the Bears' case for getting it to getting this for Ben Johnson is the Bears' schedule is a little tough down the stretch. They have some big games.
Oh yeah, coming up. Yeah. Bears could lose in. And it wouldn't change my opinion that it's a top 10 offense in the NFL, and the market's not treating them that way. They got 2 games against Green Bay in the next 2 weeks. Is Green Bay your number 1 power rated team right now? Probably should be. Them or KC?
I'm not going to give the Rams a big downgrade I don't know if I give the Rams any downgrade.
Were they your number 1 power rated team?
Yes, they were.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
They were just playing flawless, both sides of the ball, playing with their food. Offense was uber efficient. They were doing everything right.
I have them.
Rams were ahead. Were ahead. I haven't updated my power ratings for this week yet.
Interesting.
I do most of my work. I like to wait until the Monday night game's over.
You want to? You don't want to do it twice. You want to do it once.
Exactly.
Once you have all the weeks.
I get up on Tuesday morning. I re-scrape all the data I want. I make my adjustments again. And we go from there.
I think Green Bay's got to be your number 1 power rated team. Bears play them twice in the next 3 weeks. The most fun wrinkle I discovered kind of going through the schedule, and I already talked to you about this, but Sunday Night Football week 17 is Bears at Niners. And that has a really funny wrinkle because if I use the playoff machine and just change that result, it flips the 1 and the 7, which is kind of insane. But Niners can get the 1 seed with the win there, but they have to then beat the Seahawks, obviously, in week 18. Bears can get the 1 if they split with Green Bay and get that win. And then they obviously have to beat the Lions week 18. So a lot of hard work left for the Bears. Their only soft opponent is the Browns, and it's obviously a good defense, but so wouldn't completely write that as a W.
Anyway. Do you think we've ever had 2 consecutive primetime games where one team was coming in with at least 5 straight wins against a team that is coming in with at least 5 straight losses? Like 2 in a row, where the winning streaks were so starkly opposite. And granted, the underdog almost got the win last night. I don't think it's happening tonight. But yeah, it's crazy just thinking about like the directionality of these teams. And,
2-10, 10-2, some nice symmetry there. Obviously, teams going in very different directions, but they both have quarterbacks. So I would say these are 2 franchises on the come up over the next 5 years, assuming Jackson Dart can stay healthy. Stay unconcussed.
That big hit on the sideline was like, goddamn, right away. We got to do this.
Yeah. The other fun thing about the projecting the rest of the schedule, there is, if the Cowboys win on Thursday, there is unquestionably a world where they get in and the Eagles don't, which is amazing. Like that is very, very much on the table. Cowboys have some tough games left, but There's no
the tie does complicate the standings.
The tie complicates the standings. I'm also lower on Philly than a lot of people. I would say
a lot of people look at ties too, Drew, and it's such a negative when you look at it, because if you have like a regular season win total over, it's the same as a loss. But definitely, is when we get down to the nitty gritty and you start to look at tiebreakers, it's always better than a loss. And we've seen it before where the tie gets weird, and it's like, oh man, tie got you in.
Yeah, kind of get right in that mindset. I did not bet it because where I bet he wasn't listed, so I'm gonna keep my eyes open for it. But Pickens OPOY was 80-1 at a couple places pregame, which to me is insane.
He's buzzed too.
His advanced stats are better than JSN's. Like his counting stats are lower, but not by much. And there's absolutely a world where he's got 3 indoor games here in the next 3 weeks. He could very, very easily flip JSN for triple crown of receiving. The buzz is real, and he's playing at an absolutely absurd level. So if the Cowboys get in as the 3 seed at 11-5-1, and they win these next 2 primetime games where they're standalone against the Lions, standalone against the Vikings, then you could definitely wake up to him being co-favorite, or at least in the discussion with JSN and Jonathan Taylor and everybody else.
Working very blue this week, but yeah, this that dude's agent does probably have a massive erection.
Who, George Pickens?
Pickens is
he's going to get franchise tagged.
Yeah. He's probably going to get. Yeah, you're right. He's probably going to get tagged, but eventually he has to get paid.
The one Patriots guy with the yellow shoe that's the same color as the flag can go fuck himself.
Hate it. So
dislike it.
There was somebody in the Vikings used to do that, and it drove me nuts because it looks like flags every time.
Terry Arnold out for the season. Still don't know if he's good, but not like they have better options.
No.
The Lions are well and truly bit in the ass. I have them finishing 9 or 10 wins and out of the playoffs right now. I think it's pretty likely they finish 3rd in the NFC North.
Yeah, people with yellow gloves. Any yellow should be outlawed.
I played the Cowboys against the Lions this week for what it's worth. My numbers say that should be close to a pick.
I think we both were looking at that this morning. I'm pretty close to it. Pickens is 100-1 if you can bet at MGM. Which
no, if there's an outsider that's going to win an award right this second, it's Pickens, and it's OPOY. He's like the one. Like he's leading in receiving EPA so far. He has got like 50 yards on, yak over expected on the next highest guy. Like his advanced numbers are screaming. He is live, and 100-1 is insane. So, yeah.
Do you think that we got 4th and 5 at like the 35? Do you think we're kicking field goals? Do you think we're kicking field goals? You can't kick. Like, if Kafka kicks a field goal...
I'm assuming Young Ho Koo is done. Like, he broke his ankle on it, right?
He has multiple broken toes, and his ankle is shattered at this point. Honestly, like, I didn't even think of that at first, but that probably hurts like hell.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
You're trying to kick something as hard as possible.
It is a turnover on downs.
Instead of kicking how much do you think a ball weighs in ounces, Drew? This is good, Drew. I have no idea.
I'm going to go with is just under, I'm going to say 30 ounces.
It's high.
What do you think?
That's high. I'm Googling it right
that's
now. High? And yeah, it's like a pound, right? The NFL football weighs between 14 and 15 ounces, depending on the air pressure. I didn't think we'd get a Brady joke in, but we might. So instead of kicking something that weighs 1 pound, you kicked the earth, which weighs how much does the earth weigh there? More. Yeah, how much?
Several trillion tons.
Earth. How would you even? How do you measure that?
We know the density. We know the density of the core and the mantle, which makes up most of the volume of the Earth. So we have a pretty good guess.
I'm counting commas. So this is millions, billions, trillions, quadrillions, quintillions, 13 septillion pounds, which is way bigger.
That's
than a ball.
7.
If only we had an engineer.
That's 7 heptillion. What's 6?
Septillion. Sextillion, septillion.
Yes.
Octillion.
7 sextillion tons.
It's too big.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to get it through the uprights.
The mass of the Earth. It is one Earth.
It's one Earth.
Anyway, some other fun wrinkles looking at the rest of the season, projecting some of the standings here. The AFC West is over. I think the Broncos are going to win that one. The Chargers are live, like we talked about, to miss. That's very, very live. The market seems to think that the Justin Herbert surgery is going to keep him out on Monday next week. I think so too, but who knows?
I believe
of all of the volcanoes, which one is the best?
Dante's Peak.
That's crazy.
Did you see that movie? Shit was crazy. Krakatoa.
I've seen Mount St. Helens. That's a cool one from the air, flying over.
What's the one?
Washington there. Yeah.
What's Iceland's? I'm gonna go with Krakatoa.
I'm gonna go with the Yellowstone super volcano.
Oh, that's a sneaky sleeper pick.
Yeah,
because it's
the Yellowstone super volcano is responsible for a lot of America's most outstanding natural resources.
Feldman is with you there.
He agrees with me. Yeah, Feldman knew. Yeah, it's the Yellowstone super volcano.
Vesuvius, that's a good call.
Yeah. Hey, here's a fun one for you. You ready? You know how there's a Crater Lake National Park?
I do.
Was it a crater from an asteroid or a volcano?
Volcanoes don't make craters; they leave calderas.
You didn't answer the question.
It's an asteroid.
It is a volcano. It is a caldera.
God damn it!
It is a caldera, and it's kind of misnamed as Crater Lake. But yeah, that one's cool from the air too. I've flown over a bunch of the Pacific Northwest volcanoes, but never seen
the only volcano I've been to is whatever the fuck the one is in Maui. Well, I don't know what that one's called. I did go up to the rim of that and watch the sunrise over it. That was pretty neat.
That one's Haleakala. Hawaii is a pretty good answer.
Mele Kalikimaka is
Mount Etna in Sicily. That's a good one for you. What's the vacation series on HBO?
What's the one that killed Pompeii? Is that the one?
Pompeii is in Naples.
That's a different part of it. What's the volcano then?
Vesuvius.
Oh yeah. We've said it multiple times.
Yeah, that one's a good one. White Lotus. Yeah, thank you. The White Lotus season 2, Mount Etna, was made a valiant appearance. The Icelandic volcanoes, very fucking cool. Some of the bad volcanoes are in South America and Indonesia.
The worst. Honestly, what's the one? Isn't there one?
The ones that are threatening, like potentially actually threatening human survival on the planet.
Isn't there one in Nicaragua?
There's a bunch in Central and South America. Yeah. Good wine from Mount Etna. I just opened a wine from Mount Etna this weekend, and it was good.
Volcanic soil does help with grape production. Guys.
Hell yeah, man. Cotopaxi. Yes. Obviously the adventure brand.
Do you want to hear a fun fact about Minnesota?
Yeah, hit me.
We have no active volcanoes. You know why? Because we're smack dab in the middle of a fucking plate. Like, I think I'm as far from a plate border barrier, whatever you want to call it, as possible.
Yeah, you know where there's some good volcanoes? New Zealand has some good ones. Some of those islands off of the South Island, cool as hell. Mount Doom from the Lord of the Rings is an active volcano on the South Island of New Zealand. You can see South Island, North Island.
That's actually in Mordor.
It's on the North Island. Yeah. It's actually
It's
actually in Mordor. It's actually in Mordor.
One does not simply walk to New Zealand, which is true because it's an island.
You have to take a boat. The one versus Joe. Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie. I bet that one doesn't hold.
It came up last week when we were
when we were doing the Tom Hanks back and forth. we named like all but 5. I mean, we
got them almost all of them. Yeah.
I don't know, like if there's another.
We're Tom Hanks ball knowers.
Is there another celebrity that would have a list that big? That
probably Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, we could get close there. Denzel couldn't.
It doesn't feel like Leo does that as many movies. Who are the other big names?
God, dude,
it's a female version of
here's some fun discussion for you. So if the Rams, Niners, and Seattle all finish 13-4, tied 13-4, very, very live for that.
All on the Ring of Fire, Cat, by the way, guys.
All on the Ring of Fire.
Gunnar Olszewski's been ruled out with a concussion. Why? What happened?
What? Niners win the tiebreaker. Yeah, that was what I was going to say. Son of Dad, 69. Yeah, Niners would win the tiebreaker. Rams would finish second, Seattle third.
If we did Samuel Jackson, we'd be here till tomorrow.
Did you know? I can't remember if it's him or Scarlett Johansson that is the all-time highest grossing actor. Did you know that?
because he has like bit parts in so many things too.
Yeah, like every single one of the Marvel Universe canon movies. And something else too. We're going for it on 4th down, by the way, and we're getting it.
And True Romance.
We're just this game is just. I can only imagine listening to the broadcast. This is must be one just giant fellatio of Patriots and Patriots culture. Oh God. I want
also in Jackie Brown.
Let's just assume that the Patriots roll to the 1 seed, right? Mm-hmm. Drake May wins the MVP.
Safe assumption.
Drake May wins the MVP.
He isn't True Romance.
Well, we'll say Vrabel does not win Coach of the Year because there's a better candidate. They will get the bye. What team would you most want to send to Foxborough to snuff out the insufferable New England Patriot fans?
What would be the funniest thing is just Kansas City winning out, getting their shit right. They have it in them. Yeah. Kansas City is like a 7 or 6 seed.
Yeah,
is so annoying. like right?
Yes.
Because they have the ability. They have the. It's not like they don't have the wide receivers. They're losing in the margins right now. They need to go do like they need to go visit Gettysburg like they did at the beginning of remember the Titans or whatever it takes, like where the Mighty Ducks all go skating in the Mall of America or whatever, in every sports movie where you have the thing that it brings you all together. They need to go find what that is for them, go do it, and then rattle off like 5 straight wins and be the most annoying wild card team. Where it's like they're a road favorite 3 weeks in a row because everyone at that point it's like, holy shit, like this team is good.
Yeah, they're just going to do it again.
Well, and at that point too, if they've won 5 straight, if they've won a couple convincingly, and their power rating is like, hey, this is the best team in the league, and they're the 7th seed, this sucks.
I am very, very, very prepared for. Vrabel is just such a fucking such a prick. What a prick. The Chiefs as a 7 seed against the Broncos as a 2 seed. That would satisfy and scratch my itch on the Broncos losing wild card round. So I would love that. And then Chiefs going to Foxborough in the 1-7 as a 3-point favorite would be fucking awesome. That'd be amazing. And I don't know. I'd just love to hear the takes. People would go either way on that one.
So they're not kicking field goals either.
No, they did, and they missed. They fucking missed.
Oh,
a 45-yarder.
All right. Well,
all right.
It's gonna be a sweaty second half, guys.
So the first half was all about Giants special teams being turds. Now it's Patriots special teams.
I think somebody got a hand on that.
Yeah, I think so too. It was a block. I am against the Chiefs this week.
At least he hit the ball. Yes. Excellent point, my friend.
I want to see the replay of that. I'm against the Chiefs this week. I think they could lose to the Texans, and they can still get in at 10-7. I think the 10-7 will get you into the wild card. Just the Chiefs need to be tied with the Colts because they have tiebreakers against everyone else. They lose tiebreakers against everyone else.
They lack tiebreakers.
They have lost the tiebreakers. They could lose tiebreaker against Houston this week, obviously, but they have lost the tiebreaker against Jacksonville and Buffalo. Who else did they lose to? Someone else in the running. I'm forgetting.
Blancett said
Chargers, I guess, but they're going to beat the Chargers on the comeback probably.
Less than a hand on it.
You got a pinky on it.
JPP's retired.
Tickling it. All right. That's a bummer. I would have liked a 3-point cushion on the second half side. Shitty. What price did you bet Magic, by the way? Because they won 125, 120.
130. Plus 130.
Oh, on the money line. Oh, good job by you. That was a very sharp bet.
I took money line and then I took some minus.
Good work, man. Good work.
Was a little dicey, but they were down by 12 at one point, so I had to double down on some money line. Just sitting there.
Damn.
You know what? You know why? A little fatigue factor.
Yeah, it was. That was a nice little spot for them. Not as good a spot as it was for the Wizards, who finally get another win.
They won. They won outright. It's like 10-point dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to give you the assist. I think Blancett was trying to make a JPP joke.
Oh yeah.
Said Justin Tuck really screwed it up. Take a lap. You're all right. Have the water. Mix in a water once in a while, buddy.
Justin Tuck.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
I know. What happened to his career? Kind of never didn't feel like he reached the highs that he needed to hit. Anyway, any other line moves really stand out to you, action-wise, this week?
Kind of had a busy afternoon. I haven't really
looked at the numbers.
Taking a peek at the board. I wonder how much
Pittsburgh
Washington. There's some twos in Washington. I wonder how far that goes. I wonder if Tennessee, Cleveland beats itself into the right shape, because I don't think that's the right shape right now. I wonder if Jacksonville does start to get some money.
Interesting.
Water, that shit killed Jack and Titanic. That's true. I hated
Seattle down to 7. Yeah, that was a surprise too. Falcons getting support. It was not on my expectation list.
Buffalo back to 6. Vegas
8 agree.
We'll see if Vegas gets support again. Feels like some people are going to be, even though I don't know, what's your difference between Vegas and Washington?
I have Washington as playing hard and Vegas does not.
There's a quit factor.
Yeah, there's
a quit factor.
Yeah, also Washington has an offensive line. Vegas does not. Washington has a pass rush. Vegas has Max Crosby, I guess.
Second straight road game though. Denver going on the road again.
I would say
off the bye at least.
Yeah, I would say the Broncos probably get an ugly win, but I'm not in any interest in backing Las Vegas right now.
Do they fire Carroll? They should. I mean,
they definitely should.
They need to get
especially because they're going to have to draft a quarterback and start over next year. So you might as well do that with somebody who knows what the fuck's going on and can see it to its fruition. Pete Carroll's not seeing a rebuild with a rookie quarterback to fruition.
GM Brady so far isn't good. I guess Brady was really he was the one that wanted to get Chip Kelly pretty badly.
Really?
So far his track record sucks.
Is that that has come out?
Yeah, that's news apparently.
Interesting. Well, Brady was a pretty terrible broadcaster when he first started, and he's getting better, so we'll give him time.
Yeah, we'll see. The Brady Spy Tech combo, not great so far. Hold me.
There was a lot of good hirings last year, and it looks like the Raiders made the worst one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Cohen is a hit. That guy knows what the fuck's going on. He's good. Ben Johnson obviously is a hit. Vrabel, I guess.
Yeah. Last few years, Canales coming around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who was why can't I think of the guy's name who got fired from Tennessee? He was not a good hire.
Mike
McCoy. Callahan. There we go.
Brian Callahan.
Callahan breaks. Callahan.
That was his second year though. Like he wasn't just hired.
I know, but it's been recent and he stinks. It hasn't got much better.
No disagreement.
No good interims yet. Kafka is disappointing, and so is McCoy, but McCoy was always meant to. Kellen Moore, jury's still out. Kellen Moore has a really, really bad roster to work
Kafka coordinated a hell of a game last week. What are you talking about? Did you not watch that game against the Lions? It was great.
Bad head coach, though.
Yeah, well, can't do everything.
Yeah, Kellen Moore, it's going to be hard to evaluate at the end of the year because that's just a roster that's devoid of,
Shoddy has been good. I wonder if he'll get any coach of the year. If he'll get any coach of the year consideration, he'll
get votes if they win the division.
11-5-1.
If they win the division over the Eagles, he'll get votes. I think he'll be behind the Vrabels of the world, but he'll get votes because they were not special teams coordinator. I know. Just get your special teams coordinator in there. Let him run the show.
Do you think we will be filling head coaching vacancies in Pittsburgh or Baltimore this offseason?
I would make the Pittsburgh one more likely. They haven't seemed to. I don't think they're very public about things. So the fact that we haven't really heard any rumblings is fine. It feels like if this is going to continue over and over, where it's just, hey, we're not bad, but we're not good for like 10 years, eventually you just got to get a different voice in the room. You gotta do something. It feels terrible to fire Tomlin, though.
I watched a lot of that game.
It has to be
that defense has next to zero juice.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be Mike Tomlin and the Steelers have agreed to mutually part ways. He wants to spend some time with his family after 20 hard years of head coaching. We wish him the best. He may return to coaching. He's burnt out, where it was actually a firing. Feels like that's the move.
Yeah, they are 6-6, and 7-10 feels very live, which would be a losing season, and it would also be a very hard landing.
You know what they should do? Like speed dating, where everybody just moves one spot to the left.
Just flush. Rotate.
No, Harbaugh, you're the Steelers coach now. And Zach Taylor, welcome to Cleveland. Like that'd be fine because I don't know that there's some massive upgrades that they're gonna find.
That'd be kind of fun.
Interesting. I mean, that's kind of what the NFL does, dude. It is just musical chairs. The fact that we went out and hired Pete Carroll again.
All right. Is that the end of the third quarter? With no points in the third. We clearly should just fired under. Damn.
Not only it's my live overs are dead. At least the Magic paid for something. Damn, let's call it a night. We'll meet up tomorrow. We'll talk some power ratings. We'll talk some line moves. We'll talk some injury stuff. We'll talk some matchups, some early thoughts on some bets we're making. Y'all keeping up with new movies? Not really. I've struggled to get to the theater. I haven't had a lot of time. The next new movie I'm probably gonna see in the theater is fucking Zootopia 2, boys. My kid, it's not gonna be bad. They're fine, but my kid really wants to go to that. So
the only review I read was, did AI write this?
Probably. I'm probably gonna go see that Friday, but there is a bunch of shit I want to see. I just haven't had the time. You know what I'm not gonna see? Avatar: Fire and Ash. I liked Avatar a lot when it came out.
There's a new Avatar movie?
There's always a new Avatar movie somehow.
Dude, I don't know how I managed to tune out ads on these broadcasts and miss this stuff, but I somehow didn't know there was a new Avatar movie.
Yeah, and not the good Avatar, the blue Avatar.
What's the good Avatar?
Like the anime. Like the guy with the lion in his head. Like Avatar: The Last Airbender. You're watching any of that stuff?
Oh no, I really didn't pick that up.
I did like the original Avatar when it came out. It was well made and it was fun and whatever, but boy, you can't have like that much space between these because no one gives a shit anymore.
I think our second half bet is dead.
Why did they get this first down?
That was pathetic. Although they're going for 2, so if we get a touchdown, an extra point after they don't make this, then we're back in push territory.
All right. Well, such is life. My over's back alive. Can't lose them all unless this is the final score, and then I will. Sometimes that shit happens. Sometimes you lose a bunch of bets. Hasn't been that way lately. The NFL's been rocking. NFL's been rocking for us. So hopefully another good week this week.
Yeah.
I'm excited. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Hope it's not a sign for December because November was phenomenal. November was unreal. I'll remember November for a while.
Do you remember the time we won money in November?
That was a ridiculous play.
Do I have to hit stop? I'll hit stop.
That was a ridiculous play.